We have a list of the odds for MVPs. The top three are probably what everyone would predict right now. Mahomes and Burrow are tied at plus 650 for odds right now to be the MVPs, but Joe Burrow is at the top of the list, and I feel like he's the flashy new toy at the end of the year. They did the whole thing with Josh Allen. The media's like, I don't want to play with you anymore. And they just threw him to the side. Now their new shiny toy is Joe Burrow. Patrick Mahomes deserves to be the favorite. Won the MVP last year, and on any given year, he's going to set a new record. Then Josh Allen at number 3, plus 750. So right behind them. Kind of gets goofy though, because number 4 is Justin Herbert. He's not going to win his division, number 1, unless Patrick Mahomes gets hurt. Knock on wood. Don't want that to happen. And then he made the playoffs last year, so it's not like he's bringing the Chargers back from this incredible drought. So why? I don't get this.
People just love Justin Herbert, and I feel like at this point, as much as I love him, I think he's super talented, and I want him to succeed. I think at this point, he's slightly overrated a little bit. And this is coming from a person who's a big fan of him. It's like he's not going to take him over the top. They're lucky to win probably a playoff game.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, maybe with Kellen Moore, he's a little bit more explosive. He has a lot of high production.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to bring him to a 13-4, 14-3 kind of season, which a lot of these MVPs ultimately do.
Yeah. Unless you're a running back, you shouldn't win the MVP if you're a quarterback and you don't win your division. That's just my role. Usually you're the best player, the best team on your conference, or you're a quarterback and you bring a terrible team to the playoffs. But yeah, that doesn't really make sense for me. Next is Jalen Hurts. That makes sense. He was the number 2 guy, but this list gets really weird after Jalen Hurts because right after him is Tua.
Tua, what's his odds?
His odds are 1,400.
That's bold.
Yeah, plus 1,400. And then Tua is tied with Trevor Lawrence, my favorite to win MVP, right behind Jared Goff. And then Aaron Rodgers, which if he takes the Jets to the playoffs, that's a player who should be considered just with how hard that division is. And then we have, yeah, that's really weird. Tua is right behind Jalen Hurts, right at the 6th spot with the 7% chance.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Tua's that high.
Yeah, and then Trevor, I don't think he should be behind Tua. I think he should honestly be ahead of Justin Herbert because he can actually win his division.
And he can come back from a 27-0 lead.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah, there's a fairy tale somewhere. And he's a proven MVP in the past. He's won 2 of the last, I believe, 6.
Yeah, 2 of the last 6.
And then Dak is on here. Shout out to the Cowboys fans. But behind Dak is Lamar Jackson and Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields definitely has a higher chance to win MVP, especially if the Bears turn things around this year, than Dak Prescott. I don't see him winning his division. And I don't see him having like gaudy numbers because he doesn't have the talent around him to put up MVP caliber numbers.
I just don't think Dak is an MVP.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down to. Because all these other guys we mentioned definitely are. And if nothing else, I'll at least have the production. But Dak, I feel like his ceiling is like 30 touchdowns, 28 touchdowns, and then like 15 picks.
Yeah. And then this is where this list gets really mean because ahead of Jordan Love is one Kyler Murray.
He's not going to play half the season.
Yeah. Daniel Jones.
Oh,
that's just rude.
What's his odds?
Daniel Jones' odds is plus 5,000.
Where's Justin Jefferson? Where's Tyreek Hill?
Yeah.
They're not even on the. Why are they not on? I understand wide receivers don't win, but like
they should at least be on the list because you know who's also ahead of Jordan Love? Trey Lance and Brock Purdy.
Okay, yeah. One or the other, I guess.
And then, yeah, Brock Purdy and Trey Lance are also both ahead of Geno Smith, which I think that's rude. But I think ahead of Brock Purdy should definitely be, I don't know, someone like Christian McCaffrey. I think you should at least have a running back or a wide receiver.
Where's Bijan Robinson? Where's
TJ Watt?
TJ Watt would be good. What about Christian McCaffrey? What about Saquon if he plays?
Yeah.
Like these are guys that are or even Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's going to be geared for a great season. So like this is ridiculous. What are we doing here?
Yeah.